A tiled backsplash is a great way to enhance the look of your kitchen. The technique is similar to tiling a floor, but requires some good prep work to make sure you do it right the first time. Tiling can be a little messy, so be sure to cover and protect any countertops or appliances you're working around. Sand the wall surface with sandpaper. This will make it easier for the mastic to stick to the wall. Give the wall a good wipe when you're done sanding. Use green masking tape to protect the edges of cabinets. Take the time to carefully measure the wall and plan your tile layout, and to find the center line of the wall. Mark the center line with a straight edge. Your first tile will start here. Lay out the design of the backsplash on your protected and covered countertop. Use shims or spacers under the bottom row of tiles, so you can add some caulk before you're done. Mark a line above the height of the bottom row of your tile to ensure it runs parallel to the counter. Better work from a straight line than a countertop that might not be entirely straight. The big difference with wall tiles is that you'll use mastic instead of thin-set mortar to bed the tiles. Mastic doesn't need to be mixed and holds better vertically than mortar. With a notched trowel, spread the mastic on the wall, starting at the bottom row of tiles. Hold the trowel at an angle and use a sweeping motion. Place the edge of the first tile on the center line you marked. As you're laying the first row of tiles, make sure they're parallel to the line you've marked on the wall. Once you've completed the bottom row, work upwards on the wall. Again, use spacers or shims between each row of tiles. Later, you'll fill the space with grout. With a staggered layout, you'll need to cut some tiles to fit the space you're covering. Use a wet saw to cut the tiles. If the wall space is quite tight, you may not be able to fit the trowel in to spread the mastic. Back butter the cut tile with the mastic instead. Frequently check the mastic on the wall to make sure it's still tacky. If the mastic skins over, scrape it off and apply a fresh surface. If the backsplash wall contains electrical outlets, cut the tiles around them. Turn off the power before adding box extension rings to bring the outlets flush with the tiles. They're available in the electrical department of any Home Depot. Once you have the entire backsplash placed, leave the mastic to dry overnight. Apply the grout with a margin or notched trowel, skimming off excess. Move diagonally across the surface to avoid digging between the tiles. To learn more about grouting tiles, watch the How to Grout Tiles video. Wipe the tiles diagonally with a damp cloth or a sponge. Leave the grout to set for a few hours. If you press the dried grout and it doesn't leave a mark, you know it's ready. Once the surface is dried, apply a stain-proof sealer to the backsplash. This will keep it clean and avoid mildew buildup. Apply some tub and tile caulk between the tiles and the countertop, cabinets, and all corners. Smooth the caulk with a sponge or your finger. By following a few simple directions, you've got a beautiful new backsplash. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Here's a reminder of the tools and material you'll need to complete this project.